Last game, Dysgorge now possessing the cave alien spawn, while Damaged Networks is up here in operations doing their starting split.
And we had actually the same split from Damaged Networks as we did from Dysgorge, sending 4 over to the water pump side. Be interesting if they do that 3 when we're talking about, but let's see if Irrevertible goes, yep, 3. So 3-1-1, 3 to Central Drilling, going to try and take that. And the aliens also responding in kind with 4 skulks there, 5 skulks. So they set their whole team here to clear us out.
This is something that's going to be an explosion of a fight here. Whenever it gets set off, we're going to see all these aliens start to dive in on these Marines. Here it goes, Weiss leading in first. Nobody's gone down yet. One Marine goes down. Irritable will get killed by Earl of Pudding. Weiss managing to frag out Floppy Taco. Boom, taking Sweetie Bot down. Earl of Pudding finishing off Boom. Really good fight there. Like, the entire Marine team gets wiped, and now Water Pump's Lone Marine Golden has to take on 2 skulks because he manages to kill Weiss and Life is Fun.
I think Weiss making a bit of a misstep there, going first with the Skulk as the least amount of hit points. He should have been in the back there.
Another powerful pick right there by Golden on Earl.
Golden completely quelling that push and taking out 3 of the 4 Skulks. Iron Fist kind of sneaking behind the back there, going to start hitting the extractor, but Boom's right nearby, so he's going to have to do this timing a little bit better. And he's just waiting. He knows he needs to time this. So now the Marines here are able to secure 3 extractors, which the Dysgorge had lost earlier, and still moving forward to take both repair and deposit, while also having a pressure group that's spotted by a drifter going through brew room.
See if this fight can work. Weiss already being slightly chipped. Sweetie Bot coming in though on the flank. Boom being down to low HP, except 2 Marines are left versus 2 aliens. Floppy Taco's the only one left in the room. Meds are flying down. Weiss versus Decoy. Decoy goes down. So pretty good cleanup. That was a little bit of a misstep by the aliens at first, losing 2 skulks at the start there, but they seemed to pull out ahead.
The aliens did decide to go silence, which is kind of a big boon here. Like you're talking earlier about how if teams are not less familiar with the map, but they're less, less coordinated because they don't practice on a map. Silence can be a really good opener because you're not used to checking specific corners, you're not used to looking around as much, so it'll be a lot easier for them to maneuver around here, especially with like the vents going over to water pumps or through deposit.
The one thing these aliens have to remember that they need to keep doing is just more pressure on Marine RTs while also trying to clear these pressure squads. We got a 3-man probably forming up in the conveyors area. I'm not sure where they're going to be going. Maybe phase tech. Ooh, it is phase tech.
Yep, so they're setting up to do it right there because the power's going on. It's a strong place for it as well.
It'd be a really hard room to get that phase gate out of there once it gets established, because you have just a long corridor. Look at how you got super amounts of line of sight. The only 2 ways in, well, there's 3 ways. There's this little vent on the top here over the rocks. You have the other way, then you have the areas from Central Drilling. But in the center, it's just a long hallway, and it'll be easy to pick off any alien who tries to peek.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them start mines soon just to make sure that they can hold that gate. So the Marines kind of losing a bunch of their extractors on the back side of this, though. They don't have Central, capped it all. They lost order pumps, and they have someone taking down repair, which is going to be, repair. So repair's down, and they're also hitting deposit. So they're doing exactly what they need to do behind this, is hitting extractors.
The only thing they gotta watch out for is the pressure being put out by Rentology and Boom here, hitting one of the alien harvesters right now in Crusher. We have a 3 group of skulks trying to group up right here. Rentology already going down. Iron Fist versus Boom. Iron Fist versus Weiss.
Oh, managed vision with his pistol. So Boom taking out 3 skulks there. And Irritable also taking down Sorting Harvester. So we're going to lose Sorting and Crusher. I don't think he's going to be able to stop Boom before. Boom switching targets, managing to take down... Oh my god, Boom almost getting the Harvester. Alright, it finally finishes before Earl can save it.
So really good play by the Marines right there, taking out 2 extractors and a whole bunch of alien life forms. Some power plays by Boom right there, already at 7 and 3. So
the base getting hit a little bit there by Corsi. Still no arm slab or anything being produced yet. I mean, it's expensive to get this phase tech going so early, but the Marines, I mean, if the aliens can just, get another extractor back up, they have Crusher going up, but they do have Boom kind of in position to go over there. Luckily, Iron Fist is nearby, going to be able to hopefully prevent him from taking that down.
We do have a lurk up now, along with Earl of Pudding trying to come through the crushing machine. He's low on HP. Boom could try to get the pick right there. Now it's Iron Fist versus Irritable and Boom. Looks like he's going to try to hold the ground, but they're just going to keep dumping on this Harvester right now. They don't really have to worry about those spikes. They can focus on killing that, and now it's time to switch targets to the Lurk. Lurk managing to take out Irritable.
Oh, and Weiss gets crushed by the crushing machine.
+1 for the Crusher. I hope we see more of that.
So the phase gate's open here right now. They do have Marines who are able to phase through. We got 3 Marines in Marine start. Probably going to start piling through there to save the gate. And Arms Lab's finally going up. Going to be able to start some upgrades going here. So still hitting extractions in the backside with Life Sun over in water pumps. And probably going to hit repair after that, I would assume.
And what you can kind of see here is the difference in the experience of teams. Like you see DN, they're keeping a very powerful forward line, and then they're sending 1 or 2 guys to try to rebuild each time. Because they still got they got central drilling starting to get built up, and once they get that up, then they don't really have to worry about res so much. You know, they can lose the gap, deposit, and they'll still have 3 to 4 RTs easily.
So it looks like IE has moved down to repair room with Life Fun to try and take down this area, because it looks like now that they have the phase gate established over in brew room, they're going to want to take repairs or second hive, which is not a bad decision. I think that repair is really excellent if the Marines have operations start. So definitely going to lose Crusher here again.
And
but
there are really no aliens in position to respond to this pressure at Crusher right now. And this 3-man group's probably going to start going over to the cavern area and try to get the other RT down. Or maybe even they'll take it all the way up to repair room. And right now all we have is 1 Skulk biting on sentry drilling. The rest are kind of all spread out all over the place.
Yeah, so they're going to take cavern. And we got Iron Fist nearby. We got another Skulk coming through Earl of Pudding. But hey, just with that long hallway, it's gonna be really difficult to get down there and stop that at all. We're gonna have to just concede that extractor. We do have someone hitting over here. Sweetie Bot was hitting the phase gate, and we've got Decoy going down to Life's Fun inside the hive. So wonder if they actually discovered that the hive is there or not, because the shade is up. I think Gorge Tunnel took some damage, so I'm assuming they know about that.
Boom, not knowing Life's Fun there because of the power of silence. Calling around the ceiling. Can he make a nice super play here? No, he cannot.
As scan goes off,
they see the hive.
They do have a Gorge Tunnel there. If they take the Gorge Tunnel from base, they can reinforce time. We do have 2 Skulks and an Alert coming in to save the shade. And Rentology is going to probably just try and do whatever she can before she goes down. And it ends up dying. And Decoy's the last one alive.
Decoy walking into a very dangerous room. I don't see her coming out of this alive unless some powerful meds come in. But no, Earl of Pudding putting a stop to that.
So we've had 5 extractors and harvesters destroyed, 5 for each side here, and I think that's really good on the Marines. 5 harvesters going down with the 8-minute mark is really powerful. They're going ahead and drop a sorting harvester because they know Crusher is a lot more weak, and they have to go the other direction if they want to hit it.
We're going to see this is probably going to be one of the big deciding fights here, depending on how successful this free push is. Going into repair room, we have 1 Lurk and cart tunnel, probably going to get flanked by Floppy Taco here. We have 2 Marines left, both shotguns, Irritable and Rantology. Iron Fist currently sitting at 67% HP. Floppy Taco
down.
there, but Irritable taking a big pot shot at him, destroying the Lurk as it tries to fly away. Could be a really big decider here, i.e. not able to take out the 2 shotguns. Now they're fully free to just dump on this hive growing over here in repair. Nobody's really in position to stop this. It's probably going to go down, so we're going to see what their next path of action is going to be.
Yeah, that's...
We have 1 last Marine. Boom.
They won't be in time here. Boom's going to cut off any reinforcements, and that's just going to go down. The aliens are in 5 extractors. I mean, they're going to lose probably repair here unless they can stop Rentology or Irritable. But I mean, they can drop another hive. It's not a big deal. They just need to make sure that they can actually get it up. And I think the problem there was that they lost the Gorge and the hive and weren't able to ever complete it.
I think the other thing you might be forgetting, though, is that they started Shade Hive. So they have, if they can't get the second hive up, they're going to be in such a bad position. Like, even when the fades come up, they're going to be missing that nice carapace to keep them in the game. Especially as these Marines' weapons start going up.
Looks like Damage Networks is going to lose his phase gate over here in Brew Room. Gold coming from behind to see if he can try and just clean up a little bit. But the phase gate going down is going to be a big win here for the aliens because now the Marines have no forward mobility.
This is going to be basically a struggle to try to keep the second hive from going up. You don't want to let the aliens get that second hive, especially when they go Shade. Because all these life forms that are going to be popping out due to their hefty number of harvesters are going to be so weak. It's going to be like little glass jars of marble.
Oh, and Irdal starts building the phase gate over in Broom right as he gets engaged. He's going to need to win this fight. Got one alien left, Sweetie Bot managing to take him down, and that's another good win for the aliens. But we do have Boom and Goldie come from behind, but not going to be in time to... Oh my god, Sweetie moved off the phase gate, left it at 6%.
Leaving the shotgun there too. Somebody's going to pick it up. Now that room just got a whole lot harder to get into. Sweetie Bot trying to get in there, stop them from building, but it's, again, too late. Should have just stayed on that phase gate and you could have guaranteed that it died.
2 more bites on it, and it would have gone down.
And
oh my gosh!
Hard tunnel phase gate get dropped, and it just got finished. So now we have 2 very nice and aggressive phase gates that basically stop the aliens from getting through to hit any of the harvesters on the backside.
So now the aliens are really in a rough position with that phase gate going up in Brew Room. I mean that's going to be a big part of this game moving forward, is that gate going up, I believe. If they had stopped that, the Marines would have, the one over in Cart Tunnel, but they wouldn't have any presence on the left side of the field, allowing the aliens to clean up Central and Deposit. But now that that's up, this Hive's, he's all by himself over here in the Hive. Hive's at 70%, but they're going to clean up. Shotgun's over there. No one in position to reinforce. Got 4 Marines moving in. And that Hive, I believe, is going to go down. Unless we get some crazy save here from Weiss and Iron Fist. But against all those shotguns, I just don't see it happening.
Even if they did try to make the save, those Marines could just decide to keep shooting at it, and there was no possible way that can go down. So, they only have a few plays left. They can wait for fades. They can maybe try to wait for an Onos to come up. I mean, Sweetie Bot's at 50. Weiss is 50. Earl of Pudding's 1 res away. We have 1 fade up on the field, so we're probably going to have a little bit of an explosion here. And it's all going to come down to how well DN can handle the fades as they start popping out. And what dysgorge is going to want to do with those fades. They need to get that second Hive. Without that extra 50 armor, these fades are going to be really weak, especially against coming up on weapon 2 shotguns. It's going to be such a painful amount of fights, because 50 Kara is equal to 100 HP. And without that extra 100 HP, it's going to be either 1 or 2 shots, even at weapons 2. It's a big decider right here, and the big weakness of a Shade Hive.
Yeah, so Marines sitting on 7 extractors for a long time now, just holding all that res, getting a triangle phase gate set up here just to prevent repair and to be in position to stop.
Oh, life is fun over here in Crushing Machine.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, he's a brand new fade, just barely squeaking out of there with just under 20% HP.
And this is where you see the carapace, no carapace coming into play, is because the fade's not going to be able to stick around, and it's going to be really easy to just instantly take out with just a couple of shots here.
Not to mention how weak all their life forms really are now that these Marines are getting such high level weaponry. We're at weapons 2 just coming on. And once Nano Shield comes up, we're probably going to see a lot of fades getting pulled into fights that they just can't win. Life is fun again, pushed down to 19% HP. It was irritable over here in Crusher. He forced off 2 fades.
Right, I saw that over there. Just a little bit of med support, a shotgun, and you push off 2 fades. That's incredible. So Weiss trying to take down this phase gate, clear up the left side, give them some breathing room over here. I mean, they have the resources to drop another Hive, but it's gonna have to happen soon, because the longer this goes on, the longer they let this slip away. And it looks like Iron Fist over here setting up a gorge tunnel in water bumps to try and just get something sneaky going on here behind enemy lines.
Earl of Pudding.
Oh,
get picked here. 7% HP, had to cut in front of a cart tunnel phase gate. So dangerous. Did we lose a fade yet?
No, we haven't lost a fade yet as far as I'm aware. I think it's just Earl and Life's fun. I'm going to be curious to see what they do with this gorge tunnel. Iron Fist just hanging out here. This might be some sort of base hit. I'm not really sure where this is going to go with this.
What would really help him out is probably going for the arms lab right now.
Yep, we got the full team coming through here.
They all are silenced too, so you can't hear them coming into the room.
They do have the opposite up on that side, and Life's Fun's gonna give this away. Life's Fun went in first, and they know about the movement now.
There it is, a beacon going off right now. You can't dive in there, Earl. Just be careful. Just take your stuff out. You force the beacon. Try to hit something on the back end here.
I think if Life's Fun hadn't run in first, maybe
no, don't go through brew room. That's a phase gate. Oh, there's shotguns in that room. I'm so surprised that Life is Fun got out of there. Now we have Earl of Pudding. What is he doing?
Just trying to get a kill here. Oh,
You can't
oh my gosh! Oh!
Oh!
Decoy almost getting just a 2-hit on the fade there. Earl getting so close.
And we have Life is Fun over here in Deposit. Non-Kara fade versus one Shotgun Golden shoving that fade off so well because he can't afford to do anything. He's just too expensive and it's got no HP.
We've got so many resources here for the Marine side. I'm surprised I don't see a Proto Lab yet because they already have the AA, they have the second chair, and they've got 75 resources. I mean, you can go and get that Proto going, get some sort of, get jetpacks going. Just go run into cave and nothing the aliens can do. No leap, no blink.
I think the commander's on the field. He's
Well,
not
anyway.
in the chair.
He's right next to the chair.
Right next to the chair. What's he building? Who knows? He's probably going to drop a proto. He's got something planned. But honestly,
There we go.
you don't even need jets right now. I mean, the
Well, you
fades
don't-
can't get blinked. They have no HP. It's just, what are you going to spend it on? I don't know. Maybe get some sentries. Sentries would be beautiful. Earl of Pudding almost getting
Both of the fades.
6%. Weiss! 15% getting scanned. Oh no, I think he's in a position where he's definitely going to get pinched from somewhere. There's not really anywhere.
There's no way out. He's going under, but that's just a trap.
Oh,
and Boom is gonna. Oh, Boom gets him.
Weiss stuck in the back line, getting cornered everywhere. We have a P-Res fade down.
Yeah, I imagine though we're just gonna have Marines probably wait until they have jets. Then once they have jets, they're just gonna push into cave and end it. They're gonna get up on top and just kind of dodge around, take down the hive. No reason to push before that. They're already in the lead. Fade going down. Earl Pudding.
Trying to save Cavern Harvester against 2 Shotgun Marines. Instantly getting leveled by, it looked like maybe 3 blasts. So fragile without any carapace right now. Life is Fun being the only fade left. Sweetie Bot has 60 res. I think he might be waiting for Onos, but without carapace, this high level weapons is going to just shred every single life form that tries to attack.
So Jet's half done now. Like I said, probably just going to see as soon as that goes off, either a beacon or have everyone rally back, get Jets and push.
Yeah, this is one of those games where the inverse of aliens get unmanageable, but once Marines get their tech all the way up, they become a very powerful force to deal with. And if you can't have any fades up, you know, Life's Fun is the only one left. Sweeney Bot's just sitting around his skull, 60 res. There's no way he's going to make it to Onos with 1 or 2 harvesters. That's another 10 minutes. So he needs to either go fade, try to go for some big plays, but I don't think there's really any safe way out of this. Jets are going to come up. We're going to see Cavern go down, Cave go down. That'll be all she wrote. Look at this floppy taco and Boom here just destroying all of these no Kara skulks. The enemies are going to soon start running out of eggs.
Ink going off. That might allow them to get some kills here because the ink is super annoying as far as when you're a Marine.
Well, ink doesn't just hurt the Marines, it also hurts the aliens. You know, it's not one of those abilities that you can easily see through on either side. But it looks like it might have made the difference in this fight. Rant's all that's left, the med pit's falling. A nano shield gets triggered off. Rantology left with 5 aliens swimming around her. Not gonna happen. But we have jetpacks finished. Armor 3 is gonna be 15 seconds out. Oh, it's gonna be a painful thing to watch as that K5 goes down. Irritable right here taking on Life is Fun, the Fade. Wow, these big guns shredding the final fade on Dysgorge right now.
We've got some illusion cart tunnel lurks going through, messing with Rantology.
Oh wow, got some flappy flyers.
So that's basically the aliens just saying GG, you know, with all that. Last harvester down, jets are up, no leap for the skulks, no more fades left. This is just going to be, you know, a couple more kills here. Egg lock, and then that's going to be it.
Their army right there, trying all that it can to try to save the hive.
And here come the lurks to save the day. I'm going to scare them to kill them all.
One scan destroys them all.
So, All right. Well, that leaves us at 2-0 for Damage Networks over Dysgorge on Mineshaft here.
Yeah, just that weak. Like, if you can't get your second hive up with that Shade Hive, you're going to be in a bad position. And as long as the Marines, the proper way to respond is to deny second hive for as long as you can. Keep denying it, keep shutting it down, and you have just easy pickings as you start slowly grinding up your weapons.
All right. So I think, Damage Networks played that exactly right. They got in a good position where they could just pressure, and they didn't need to ever actually, move into cave. They just took everything from the outside, tried the best they could to hold what they had, which they did a very excellent job of doing, being up at 7 extractors for a long period of time. And I mean, they kind of just ran away from Dysgorge there.